Good morning, everyone. It's Joker, and today we are back with another slime video. And the Divine General rerun has come back, and this is also the Golden Week 2025 login bonus where everybody will get 10 free tickets on the rerun banner alongside some other rewards, but really people care about the free multi. So I just want to get this on camera that once you log in, you can get this all the way going until May 8th. So we got a couple days for this. But should you actually do more summons on this banner apart from the single free multi? And to that I say, wait, hold on. Where? Oh, I didn't grab them from the box. That's why. There we go. All right, let's go back to the banner now. So back to recruit. So let's see what else is on this banner besides the three. We have Diablo, Raphael, Elmesia, and then a guaranteed EX ticket. All right, what other characters are on here? Oh, there's a lot. Okay. That is a lot of zeros. That's a lot of zeros. 0.015% chance to pull a different EX character, but 0.7% to pull Rimuru, Raphael, Diablo, and then I assume it's also the same pull rate for, 0.7 for Elmesia. Okay, so there are a literal butt ton of 5 stars and a literal butt ton of EX characters. How far back does this go? All the way back to Fount of Wisdom. And then we've got Tempest Elite. Let's see, Water... Water Shinsha. So pretty much everything leading up to the 3rd anniversary is in here, and everything behind that. Oh man. So pity is 200 though for Diablo, and that's the main thing that people are going to be going for is Diablo. He is used in a lot of different teams. You could smack him on pretty much anything, and he'll function fairly well unless synergy is nerfed, and then use someone else. But now we have a big summoning conundrum because there are so many banners that are active right now, which have value for varying degrees of players. Because we have this rerun banner, which the biggest prize is Diablo. That is the prize you want. Raphael, if you get him, cool. He can help the new Blanc. Elmesia, you can go without her. But then we also have the current 3.5 anniversary meta with another triple featured banner with the Master Hero Protector, Leon, and Velzard. And then, of course, we also have the Warrior's Mind 2.0 team with Protector Shuna, and then Gabwa, and then Blanc and Violet. So, a lot of options. My opinion, again, it's an opinion. You don't have to listen to me, but this is what I believe is the best course of action. For brand new players, you are still better off summoning on the Hero, Leon, and Velzard banner because this is the team that the game is trying to push for the next month. So they're going to be very, very important to getting boost drop rates for the harvest events. They're going to be good for the beatdown battle that's currently going on. They're still good enough to clear all of the old content regardless of, what kind of orb it wants. Like, they're going to do a lot of damage there. They're really good. The new Aegis effect is fairly strong, and this is what brand new players who don't have an existing team should summon for. Now, if you have moved beyond the new player thing, maybe you already have these 3 units or you don't care about them, and you don't have the Warrior's Mind 2.0 team, then the mid-game players who have an existing account that's fairly decent, that you have options already, but you don't have Warrior's Mind, I still think you should summon for Shuna, Gabwa, and Blanc. And if you can pick up Violet, then fantastic. But these 3 are the pretty big pickups for Warrior's Mind 2.0. Diablo is like that kind of last second, I'm impatient because I have crystals and I want to burn them, and I'm tired of seeing Joker use Diablo everywhere and I can't have him. This is like the FOMO kind of banner where new players shouldn't summon on this. This is not the team that's being focused on right now. Yes, their beatdown battle rerun is back. We can probably get through it with other teams. but this is not the team that's focused on, and it's also not a very fun team to run in general. And you're also missing two other characters off this banner. Like, this is a rerun banner, but it doesn't have Blanc or the Masked Hero. If it had the Masked Hero on it and it had 5 EX Unbound characters, that would be a much harder choice because it's got 5 new characters, or 5 characters on it that are hitters. But it's only Diablo. And if you have survived this long without Diablo and you have managed to do most everything except maybe Jubilee, then you can probably skip Diablo. All right, that's just fair game. Diablo is not as good as this Blanc. I'm going to say that straight up. He does a lot. He's still a fantastic character, but he is not as good as Blanc because synergy does get nerfed in some stages. You can't nerf what Blanc is doing. You can't just nerf double your damage. Like, it is almost impossible to do that unless they start nerfing your straight up attack stats or something. She'll double everything. She'll give you 40 skill points for free. It doesn't matter what team you're on. So Blanc is a more important necessary pickup that is probably going to, in some cases, take the place of Diablo. Maybe in the immediate future. Don't quote me on that. I could be wrong, but she's bringing a lot of power. Diablo brings a lot of power. But it's more important for people to get the Warrior's Mind team with Shuna, Gobbo, and Blanc than it is to try and whale summon on one banner with a bunch of characters for one character who is 6 months old at this point. So again, newer players, brand new players, focus on the 3.5 Anniversary Part 2 banner. Existing players who don't care, you should summon for Warrior's Mind 2.0. And if you already have Warrior's Mind 2.0 and you either already have the 3.5 Annie team or you don't care about it and you don't have Diablo, I still say wait and see what the other 2 banners that are going to come in the next couple weeks, probably around the 6th and around the 13th, give or take a couple of days, and see what those characters do. This banner is here until the 11th, so we can at least see what the next new character for the Spirit Master team is going to do. And then you can make another decision. Do you want Diablo or do you want this other most likely support character? Be informed. That's the biggest weapon you have, is information. So that is my recommendation to players. It's not going to be a very popular recommendation because I know a lot of people don't have this Diablo and they want this Diablo. And I get it. He is great. Blanc is great too. And I think that Diablo is better than all 3 of these characters, maybe not combined, but I think he's better than these 3. Renard is very generic. You could replace him. The Aegis buff might be a bit stronger than Synergy, but also Diablo's second skill is much more useful than this Stun and Frostbite. I mean, it's cool. You can definitely find uses for it, but Diablo with the 0 cost 50% green gauge buff and then the multi-skill attached to that, it's very hard to overcome that as in terms of viability and usefulness. So, new players, existing players, and the FOMO players. But since we have a multi, let's go ahead and do the multi and see if we can make people upset by pulling Diablo. Doesn't look like it here, unless we get some random fake out. Okay, tried to speak it into existence. It didn't work. Alright, of course we're not going to get a purple aura, because why would the game give me a purple aura here? It'd be stupid. It shouldn't give me that. See, look. I wish you better luck on your multis than what this was. But most players should just do this free multi and then move on and either summon for Warrior's Mind, summon for Spirit Master, or just wait. So, that's my official opinion. And you can tell me how wrong I am in the comments below. But if you did summon on this, let me know how it went. Or at least tell me how your free multi went, if that's all you're doing. And if you did go deep into this banner, how deep did you have to go to get Diablo? How deep did Diablo shaft you? Let me know in the comments. But that's it for me, guys. Take it easy. Good luck. And I'll see you all later.